Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel Medical Research with Mohan. Today I have come up with a slightly different format. Today we will have some quiz on topics on medical research. In this video, I'll help you assess your knowledge on common topics in clinical research. And this is how you will assess yourself. If you score more than 80%, then you are outstanding, 61 to 80 good, 41 to 60 average. And if you happen to score below 40, you need to thoroughly read the core subjects again. Now let's begin. This is the first question. Which of the following is the first step in starting the research? These are the questions. Okay, are you ready for the correct answer? Yes. Number 3 is the correct answer. Identification of the problem is the first step in starting any research. Now, second question. A cross-sectional study is. Which one do you think is the correct answer? Yes. The collection of data from more than one case at one moment of time is the definition of cross-sectional study. It's the snapshot of time. So all other answers are wrong. Let's go to the third question. It's a little long. A researcher is studying the incidence of heat-related ailments in Nepalgans. She hopes to understand the prevalence of these ailments in hot climate based on the concept of generalization. Which of the following is true? I hope you have finished reading all the options. So I believe you have selected the correct answer. So fourth is the correct answer. These results can be applied to places such as Vairava or Dhangadi that have a similar environment. That is the whole philosophy of doing research. You cannot do research in every place. So some degree of generalizability is expected. Now the question number 4. 3 explicit criteria in clinical audit are. Have you made up your mind yet? So the correct answer is 1. The always structure, process, and outcome are the 3 explicit criteria in doing clinical audit. Okay, the question number 5 is this. The first randomized controlled trial in modern medical history is. I hope everyone gets this answer correct. This number 2 is the correct answer. Streptomycin trial in 1948 was the first well-documented randomized controlled trial. Question number 6, the action research means. Number 4 is the correct option. A research with an intention to solve an immediate problem is an action research. 7, a confounder is. We have discussed this in the previous video in the conceptual framework. Okay, a variable that can potentially modify both dependent and independent variables. So difference between effect modifier and confounder. Okay, here is the question number 8. The first step in developing the conceptual framework is. Yes, setting the research questions is the first step. This is the 9th question. In the picture shown, the color of the eye is which type of variable? Relatively easy. It's a categorical variable. You can have multiple type of color. Okay, the question number 10. The work plan that describes how you intend to complete your research project based on a realistic and achievable time scale is, I believe this is also very easy. Yes, the number two is correct. It's called Gantt chart. The originator of this Gantt chart is Mr. Henry Gantt. He's a mechanical engineer. Question number 11. Which of the following is the worst form of scientific misconduct? You must have gone through this ethical reporting of results. So in this, the fabrication is the correct answer. Outright manufacturing of the data is called fabrication, and this is the worst form of scientific misconduct. Question number 12. The quality and prestige of a journal is usually assessed by, right, impact factor. Impact factor is the one of the metrics by which you judge the quality and prestige of a journal. Question 13. A unique ID for an author is called, yes, it is called ORCID ID or ORC ID. Question number 14. The phase 1 trial is mainly done for assessing. There are different phases of trial when you develop a new drug or a vaccine. Yes, the safety is the main outcome of interest in phase 1 trial. Question number 15 related to statistics. The chi-square test is applied for, right, categorical data. For the numerical data, you do not use chi-square test, you used t-test, and time to event data are not appropriate for the chi-square test. Okay, another question on statistics. Mann-Whitney U test is used for, non-normally distributed numerical data. If it had been normally distributed numerical data, you would have used t-test. Okay, another question on research ethics. The Tuskegee syphilis study is an example of, well, when you talk about the research ethics history, then Tuskegee syphilis study leads the table. And this is the campaign flyer that says color people, bad blood, free blood test, and free treatment. No treatment was offered, even if the treatment was available in later part of this study. The more you study, the better you do in your exam. In this sentence, the more you study is or/and independent variable, because it influences the dependent variable, which is your result in the exam. Question number 19. The main purpose of a references section in a scientific paper is to, yes, the main reason is to acknowledge previous research works by the scientist upon which you built your work. The final question. If you find that someone else just published work similar to yours before your project is completed, what is the best course of action for you? I think there could be little confusion, but the most appropriate answer is this. You acknowledge in your final report that a paper has recently been published, and then you evaluate the study and incorporate in your discussion part. All other options are not acceptable. I hope the questions and the answers presented in this video are of help to you. I hope to see you in next video. Bye.